Hey, our expert in the field.
Oh gosh,
Yes.
don't call me an expert on anything.
The great thing about being an expert, Alyson, the greatest thing about being an expert is all you have to do is call yourself an expert.
Okay.
You're our expert.
Okay. That
expert, what is it, like expert ancient astronaut theorists?
Right. Yeah.
You know, it's just a title. You can just give it to yourself.
It's all made up stuff, you know?
Okay.
So what do we have in store? Well, we are officially in Leo season, right? So
yes.
What do we have in store for us this month?
We're in Leo season and we're also in eclipse season. So the thing that was jumping out at me the most about this month is I noticed that, so normally Mars, Mercury, and Venus are pretty much kind of close to where we are and where the sun is. Like when we're in Leo season, usually those three planets enter Leo within a month or two. But I noticed that, so we all kind of hang out in the same constellation for the most part. We kind of stagger each other. But so I noticed that Mars is still hanging out in Cancer from last month. And Venus is all the way ahead of us in Libra season.
Oh, wow.
Libra is
just skipped right over Virgo.
Yeah. End of September, beginning of October, like fall season. So I noticed, I was like, why is Mars way back here and Venus is way ahead, and Mercury, even though Mercury went retrograde, it's already caught up to Leo season since it was going backwards. So I just thought that was interesting, but I think it kind of makes a little bit of sense when we look at our first eclipse, which is happening on August 12th. We're having a new moon solar eclipse in Leo. So it's our first of a series of Leo eclipses. And it's a south node eclipse. So a south node eclipse is when we're letting go of things, particularly Leo things. So all of the negative aspects of Leo, which is, you know, being too egotistical and power hungry and controlling, we're letting go of those things. We're trying to get rid of all of that. And
go on, get.
So why I think it was so interesting that Mars is hanging out in crabby Cancer, it kind of makes me feel like there might be some leaders throwing temper tantrums because they're getting kicked out on the eclipse. And then Venus is all the way up in fall season, so we're letting go of the bad leadership.
Oh, that sounds great.
There we go.
So personally, a Leo eclipse you want to look at your Leo house, wherever that is, and letting go of negative aspects of that quality and figuring out like Leo's where you shine. When Leo's the sun, it's like, what do you want to put a spotlight on? What are your good qualities? What do you want to highlight? So anything that's like blocking you from shining your light and just putting yourself out there, anything that's blocking you from that, it's a good time to release that with a Leo eclipse. So again, it's the first one that we'll have I think like 3 more after this one, because we kind of hang out with the eclipses for a couple years. And then we have a full moon lunar eclipse at the end of the month, August 28th. In Pisces. So the Pisces one is the last one of the Pisces eclipses that we've been having for the last couple of years. And a Pisces eclipse it's a north node eclipse. So with the Pisces Virgo eclipses, we were letting go of the Virgo, the being too controlling, being too organizing, being too stuck up, and being too like particular. We're letting go of that Virgo energy and calling in more spirituality, dreamy, subconscious Pisces stuff. So this is the last time that the full moon's going to be illuminating this eclipse in from a Pisces standpoint anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So
I didn't realize that they were like for a few years that they're in the same.
Yeah, and it's interesting. The nodes go backwards. So like we'll have one more Virgo in spring of next year, Virgo eclipse. Like Virgo Pisces, it's going backwards. It should go Virgo and Pisces should go to Aries and Libra, but it doesn't. It goes backwards to Leo, Aquarius. So it's always going backwards, which I only learned that this year. I thought that was kind of interesting.
It was interesting.
So basically the big theme of August is getting all the leaders out of office that need to go, shining your light, anything that's blocking you from shining your light. And that's been kind of a theme this year, not only of like connecting to community, is put it like when we were at Teamwear Takeover, it was like, just now's the time, put yourself out there and do the thing.
Right.
And so the Leo eclipse is paired with the Aquarius, which it goes back to that community. So we had an Aquarius eclipse in February, and we'll have a few more starting again next year. So we're getting, sorry.
Well, real quick. So for the eclipse that's happening now, that's going to be viewable. I think I saw something about like Iceland and maybe Europe. Do you know about where that is? That the case for that?
Where I did look it up, but only to the extent of it's not here.
Yeah.
We'll see it here.
So if we have any friends in Iceland or over in Europe and Greenland and stuff, I think there's going to be a little bit of viewability there. Maybe even like out in Eastern Canada, maybe. But yeah, nothing here as far as I know.
Sometimes we can see the lunar eclipses. But it's not gonna be anything like the total ones make that red ring around it. It's not gonna be anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
CMC said only Maine will be able to see a partial eclipse.
Oh, okay.
So there we go.
Well, it's happening. What the solar eclipse is happening in the afternoon, and typically in the afternoon, the moon's on the other side of the Earth that time of day. And then the lunar eclipse is happening at midnight, or around midnight, 12 a.m. So I think if you wanted to go out at midnight, you could see it.
If it's not cloudy. I feel like every time we have a lunar eclipse in the last few, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and peek out the window. Oh, it's cloudy.
Well, yeah, even for the full moons, we've been having so much rain that is cloudy. But I think it's just raining all the full moon energy down on us.
That's a good way to think of it.
That is a good way to think of it.
All right, Alyson, thank you so much for our update. Hopefully everyone has a great eclipse season.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, bye, Alyson.
Bye, Alyson.